beating around the bush when it comes to this review. There are elements in the show that make zero sense.
I think I see where this video is going, but let me hear what you gotta say.
First off, the writers decided to say, would Tony Stark still be Tony Stark if he wasn't a billionaire? Are we serious right now?
So you're upset that Riri Williams said, would Tony Stark still be Tony Stark if he wasn't a billionaire? Did you continue watching the show because the next line that she says is no shade, that's just how the world works? And is it not just a proven fact that the reason Tony Stark is a billionaire, it's because he was born into the Stark family? And guess what? She was born with nothing, but continue.
First off, Tony Stark cracked the Pentagon's firewall in high school on a dare. Second, Tony Stark built this in a cave with a box of scraps. Meanwhile, some of the most advanced minds that Stark Industries could afford could not even make the same thing that Tony Stark could in a cave with the most limited amount of supplies.
So you think by her saying that in episode 1 is her trying to downplay Tony Stark's intellect? This is not about how smart one person or the other is. It's simply about money and how they're able to accomplish the things they're able to accomplish. Yes, we all understand that Tony Stark was able to build that suit from a box of scraps, but do you realize what that box of scraps actually was? Millions and millions of dollars of Stark technology that he was able to reverse engineer to make that suit to begin with.
It also makes no sense that neither Wakanda nor the government that so desperately needed your invention didn't give you any financial assistance to the point where you have to do homework for hire on multiple occasions. Like, why realistically would Riri Williams and her family still be living in the south side of Chicago? You just helped two of some of the richest countries in the world. Why are you not getting any financial compensation for the help that you gave for both of them?
When it comes to Wakanda not wanting to give Riri Williams and her family any money for helping stop a war that she pretty much started accidentally because she built that vibranium detector, the MCU has showed us countless and countless times that shit ain't sweet for our Marvel heroes. Here's Sam Wilson, Captain America himself, getting denied a loan from a bank.
And now you're in cahoots with someone that just tried to you in an elevator to test you, and you think that they just gonna let you go after a couple jobs? No! Like, bro, like, come on.
And don't you realize with her being wrapped up with the Hood and his gang, that's a part of her character arc in this show. The only reason she's around them is because all she wanted was money, and now she realized she truly screwed up because they're on her ass now. This show is not trying to downplay Tony Stark, it's trying to show you the stark differences between a rich billionaire and a person that's just trying to make it in the world. She's trying to rise above tragedy with the tragic death of her stepfather and best friend, and Tony Stark's story was all about redemption. There are two separate different characters. Let's stop putting one against each other.